Hello everyone and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where we continue our playthrough as the most capable King of Poland. In the last episode we did some administrative things, which we have more money to spend. I need to make a note of that, but now we're literally running around our countryside trying to kill these rascals, these whippersnappers who keep marching in and burning stuff down. Not real happy about that, but you know, that's just part of it. Alright, so now that that problem has solved itself for the time being, money. Yeah, I did mention money. And we turned 50, and immediately all of our hair, including our beard hair, went from that kind of brown, red-brown color to this nice grayish color. It's amazing what happens when you turn 50. Clearly. Alright, so let's go to our poorest holding, which would be this lovely castle that we built here. And I think we owe it to ourselves to do this. And I think we owe it to ourselves to do this. And now that we've done that, and we've pretty much lowered our income below 500 ducats, we're done. So, interesting geopolitical developments. Catholicism has made quite a really just unbelievable amount of headway in this world, and you can kind of see that. I mean, it is flat out amazing what has happened here. Orthodox, the Eastern Orthodox is still confined to areas that are under the thumb of the Byzantine Empire. And I really haven't. I'm going to stop this real quick because we got notifications firing. But if you look, you have Shia Islam, and as well as some, I believe those are heresies of Shia Islam that have spread into Africa, really sub-Saharan Africa. And then you of course have the African religions. You still have some Catholic provinces on the coast of North Africa. You have a couple of really kind of out of place Hindu provinces. And as you move into parts of West Africa and into that's East Africa, don't listen to me, East Africa, into the Arabian Peninsula, you have Sunni Islam, and then the Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq area is a little bit of a unique hodgepodge of the faiths, but Sunni Islam runs into Hinduism, and Hinduism runs into Jainism, and that runs into Buddhism, and then you've got Manichaean, and then you still have some of the pagan faiths, and like I said, one rare Hindu outlier up there, some Hindu Vikings, which is pretty freaking crazy. But and then you do have some Jewish provinces, which is impressive, and some Tingri as well. By and large, though, Catholicism, unless I'm just severely underplaying Hindu, Jain, and Buddhism too, but Catholicism really has a amazing hold on Europe. And with the conversion of Kievan Rus to Catholic, I think it's going to pave the way for the eradication of Slavic, and you're going to see Catholicism spread into Russia, which is going to make for some real interesting interactions when it comes to EU4 down the road. But we're not here to talk about that anymore. I could probably talk about that all day. Dedicated to the Dominican Order, performing missions. So we're now the head of the Dominicans. Wow. that is something special. So we are the head of the Dominican order. Don't really, I mean, that's a good thing, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I don't really know. I mean, long term, is that really, do they really want to promote me? I mean, I'm a bit of a warmonger. No, I'm not really that big of a, this guy was not a warmonger, although he did cause some problems up here. This gentleman still will not bend the knee, which is really quite a shame. Bending the knee would not be a bad thing for that guy. But I would say that he clearly perceives it's a bad thing, so probably not going to happen. The only way I see that happening is probably through war, which is just so sad for him. Britannia's got a revolt going on, and we're gonna let him nap. I completely understand that. It's actually a relevant story. So today is Good Friday, and my wife and I were at our Good Friday service today at noon, where we venerated the cross. And this week, being sick and with sick kids, I have not slept as well as I had really hoped to. And we dropped our oldest off with my in-laws, really my mother-in-law, and she was watching her because she's a wonderful child, but 2.5-year-old, just in a church service that's supposed to be kind of somber and reflective, and it is a little dry. It's not your normal mass, so to speak, and so, but we did have our relatively newborn son, and he conked out and was snoring, and the dim lighting in our church, coupled with me taking my glasses off and listening to our priest, who was preaching a very beautiful homily. Unfortunately, I nearly fell asleep, so I can completely cope with that. No, we're not going to read the Miaphysite Bible. Oh, and they actually got that off. That's unfortunate, but it's unfortunate for them too, because they're basically walking into a very dangerous thing right there. Let's pat down here. But yeah, so I can commiserate with that poor young monk falling asleep during prayer. Completely makes sense to me. A harvest festival, yeah, sure thing. They can totally do that. What it reminded me of was being in church with my parents when I was a little boy, and my dad would scratch my head, and oh my gosh, I would fall asleep. Now, granted, it wasn't a liturgical church or really a little O Orthodox church. It was a Southern Baptist church, but needless to say, very reminiscent. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall asleep. This is horrible. But when I look back on it, being sick and with the kids being sick, getting about 4.5 hours of sleep a night this week has been pretty stinking brutal. Alright, so I need to check the time. We're about halfway done. And someone died because we just inherited a ton of money. Let's see. Well, I really can't. I don't know who passed away. Let's see, was it someone, one of my family members? 1103, no. 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 Well, that's not right either. I honestly have very little clue who it is. Have y'all had any kids? What's wrong with this woman? Minus the fact that she literally is terrible. We need grandchildren. Come on now. Grandchildren. Alright. So we got money. And you know what we got to do with the money. I mean, everybody knows this. Alright, so... I would love to build that. I just don't think it's a good use of the money. Honestly, I would love to build that too. That as well would be awesome. But we don't really have that money to spend yet. We got stuff we got to upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. I want a barracks there. And back to Krakow. Cheapest thing we can build are training grounds, which we're going to build. Alright, so we're back to sub 500. Okay. And we're going to send you missionaries, because that's just what I do. It's cheap. I mean, this guy has 6,000 piety. You usurped a bishopric. How does that even work? Did you just walk in there and say, I'm the priest / bishop now? And I'm sure that's exactly how that worked, but just seems kind of odd to me. Oh, there you are. Hello, you. Why are you running through my lands, terrorizing folks? Ooh, they broke a flank, but not for too long. That cavalry. I love it. It's a good find. A good find. Very good. And the game definitely, I mean, you can tell. One of the things that I love about this recording software is it gives you frame rates, and just with so much going on, you can definitely tell the game has slowed down a bit. So we can go into hiding, because once again, we wake up and we're so pious that, yeah, because apparently that's what really pious people do. They say, you know what, I just need to seclude myself. The world's a very terrifying place. The King of Bulgaria? I mean, are you even relevant? I mean, not really. A spy master is doing what? Yeah, you can get over that. So, oh, God almighty. Yeah, we do control that. Alright, well, let's go deal with this horde. Because, yeah, Vikings are still a real thing. And who passed away? Our spy. Oh, well. There you go. You're influential. Why don't you go down to Constantinople and test your luck out down there? I hope it fares better for you. You're influential. I hope you know what your influence is getting you into. And we completed the Hussar training ground. Did they get that siege? No. Wow. They're going to burn all that to the ground, aren't they? We're going to keep these guys on standby because of reasons known as raiders. And we're just going to march right next door to them. And just say, hey, what you doing there? So he usurped another bishopric. Alright. So be it. I guess God wills it. Still trying to convert this county up here, which is Germanic. I think that would be a good thing for us. And we still have some of these that need to go by the wayside in terms of heresies. But we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright. Let's pause that up. So we got a peasant revolt. Well, let's go kill the peasants. It's unfortunate, but ooh. He wants a county. I mean, he's gonna get upset with us, but so be it. And our court chaplain finally bit the dust. He is the best choice. And he needs to go tell some more people about Jesus. Because, yeah. Alright, we need a new court physician. He appears to be the best choice. Need a new tutor. Not really crazy about either of these choices, but I think that guy. And yeah. Not a strong tutor. Come, peasants. I have iron to feed you. And like that, the peasant threat is removed. Okay, so we have one prisoner. And one prisoner we have. Well, the peasants are dead. Working on fabricating claims. Austria did not pop out, unfortunately. Wow. Oh, King of Bohemia. Little do you know how much trouble you're in. Little do you know. Yeah, you can have more missionaries. Take the missionaries. Just take them and run with them. No way that goes wrong, right? What to do is always a good question. Are you independent? You are independent. Would you like to join our realm? No. Little girl says no. Well, I think on that, I don't even know what these people are doing. You can't just run through Poland with an army. Well, we'll deal with them next time. But this was fun. So, as always, guys, I hope. Well, let's actually take a little bit of a. Wow, we got a French revolt going on. Ooh boy. Byzantine revolt going on too. Why can't we have a Bohemian revolt? I don't know. Just don't know. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you did, hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you do. We will be back. I will be back in the next episode to continue to flesh this wonderful series out. Y'all be good. I'll see you then.